It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it comes your way next.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house ever.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw is Fields. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Fields. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Waiting on it will be Richie James. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Throwing, Young. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. David Njoku, 47 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have that bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. James now to return. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Now Young. And this is caught by Evans. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That throw by Young incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Draw play. Fields gives to Montgomery. And a short gain down to about the 33. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 3rd and 4. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A play fake. Now Young. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Well, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A first down throw for Young. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here is Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Young now. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Noah Gray from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now it's Fields. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamar Chase.
72 yards.
And the Eagles are back within a score.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
There's Evans again, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Young to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Meanwhile, Young's throw taken in by Evans here.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Young working out of the gun. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
They'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Fields. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okuegbunam.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the run, this is Gray. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
1st down, Young.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. Boom! Still fighting for tackles. Pushes past him. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 21-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did. And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Aaron Jones, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Montgomery on the counter. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Fields. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Young to throw it. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They go play action. Young. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. That'll be caught by Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Young. A check down here to Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw on second down is Young. He's got Njoku over the middle. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Young. And this is caught by Evans. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. A solid stiff arm. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
116 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10. Young.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Young. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Second and 2. First down marker at the 8.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. To throw, Young.
Has his man, that's James.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Spiller. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Mike Evans from 6 yards away.
And the Commanders are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
On 1st down, Fields.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Fields now to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. Open man is Chase, complete.
That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Fields on 3rd down.
Being chased out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
This from 32 yards away. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Bryce Young and the offense out for their next series.
He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, third touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants with it. He has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Young now.
Quick slant complete to Njoku.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
On the counter, here's Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Shrugs him off. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
In motion left, Bateman. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Steps away to his left. Past the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a 4 sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
This is caught.
Touchdown, Washington. Rashad Bateman
from 17 yards out.
And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And out come the Eagles.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Fields on first down.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
This will be caught by Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Fields. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Will Anderson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 11. On play action, Fields.
And he's going to go down again.
Below Nichols in there to take him down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Commanders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. And connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 48-yard line.
To the air again, Fields.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Fields.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Fields. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
And an Eagle 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Washington. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
To throw is Fields.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Defensively, you look at the numbers, another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again.
Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Washington,
that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.